And this is breaking news coming in on the Me Too storm. Director Vikas Bahl has now sent a legal notice to former colleagues Anurag Kashyap and Vikramaditya Motwane, asking them to withdraw their tweets against him and tender unconditional apology on social media platforms. Remember, he has been accused of sexual assault by a woman who worked under him at Phantom Films production, which was started by fellow directors Kashyap and Motwane. Both of them, Anurag Kashyap and Motwane, have made statements acknowledging that they believe the survivor, who has spoken out again and issued apologies for not taking enough action. Vikas Bahl, on the other hand, has now threatened to take legal action in case Anurag Kashyap or Vikramaditya Motwane don't follow up and continue to make statements against him. Director Anurag Kashyap, in fact, spoke exclusively to Mirror Now, saying that he will respond to the legal notice and that he's surprised that Vikas Bahl continues to be in denial. And Tanima Das joining us live. Tanima, so this entire Me Too campaign getting more murkier, getting more complicated. Now the man in question, Director Vikas Bahl, is stating that he's going to take legal action against the men who have in fact supported the victim, Anurag Kashyap and Vikramaditya Motwane, in this case, and have accused him of defaming him.
That's right. In fact, we have seen over the past few days that there's been a sort of feud which has been growing, developing rather, between these three directors. What we do know is that all three of them were working together in Phantom Films production. In fact, Kashyap and Motwane were the founding members of this production house. What happened in 2015 was that this woman who worked in Phantom Films production under Vikas Bahl, she alleged that Vikas Bahl sexually assaulted her in Goa. Now, the survivor has spoken out again, considering that there's been a Me Too wave which has been going on recently. And she also mentioned that she had approached her seniors, including Anurag Kashyap, for support. But at that point in time, though, she did get some sort of support, but no action was taken against Vikas Bahl. So of late, what we have had is Anurag Kashyap and Vikramaditya Motwane both responding to these charges, saying that yes, they were aware of these allegations. Yes, they do issue an apology to the survivor, the fact that they could not take a lot of action against Vikas Bahl at that point in time. But they also said, Anurag Kashyap specifically mentioned that he did, there were certain steps taken by Phantom Films production at that time as well, including suspending Vikas Bahl for a few days, asking him not to come into the premises. But Kashyap also added that he was legally advised wrongly at that point in time, because he was told that there are limited options with them in terms of taking stronger stand against Vikas Bahl, because the contract that they had, they could not terminate his association with the production house immediately. But Anurag Kashyap had also added in his Twitter response that he had, in fact, in his personal capacity, spoken about this issue to whoever asked him about it. So Vikas Bahl, the notice that you see right now, sent by Vikas Bahl, he actually mentions that Anurag Kashyap and Vikramaditya Motwane are defaming him by actually saying that the charges leveled against him by the survivor are true.
Right.
Because both the directors, Anurag Kashyap and Vikramaditya Motwane, have acknowledged that they believe the survivor, that they issue an apology to her, and the fact is that they had in their personal capacity spoken out on this issue back in 2015 as well, saying that it was true.
All right, Tanima Das, thanks for bringing us to us. In fact, we'll see how this entire controversy pans out in the next few days. Thanks for joining in for the moment.